Today, we're diving into the latest news about Little People Big World stars Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler. They just made some big real estate moves. Caryn sold her house for a whopping $1.5 million, and Matt is investing $4 million in a brand new property. But what does this mean for their future? Are they finally moving in together, and how will these changes impact the Roloff family? Stay tuned, we've got all the details, including what Matt's new $4 million home looks like. For those who might be new to the Little People Big World drama, let's rewind a bit and talk about Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's journey together. Matt, of course, is the patriarch of the Roloff family and has been a key figure on the show for over 17 years. His love life took a turn when he and Amy divorced in 2016 after nearly 30 years of marriage. Shortly after, Matt started dating Caryn Chandler, who was originally an employee at Roloff Farms. Their relationship sparked a lot of controversy, as many fans speculated their romance may have started before Matt and Amy's divorce was finalized. Despite the drama, Matt and Caryn have remained strong together for over 6 years now. There's been ongoing speculation about their future, especially about whether they will get married or move in together permanently. And guess what? These recent real estate moves might just be the answer. First up, Caryn Chandler has officially sold her house for $1.5 million. Caryn's home, which she's owned for years, was located in Arizona, where she spent a lot of time away from the Roloff Farms drama. This house was stunning, featuring spacious living areas, modern decor, and a gorgeous backyard perfect for entertaining. It's no surprise the property fetched such a high price tag. So why did she sell? Sources say Caryn wanted a fresh start. Now that she and Matt are more serious, it makes sense that she wouldn't need a separate home. And let's be real, selling a house for $1.5 million isn't a bad deal. She's been splitting her time between Arizona and Oregon, but this sale suggests she's ready to fully commit to her life with Matt. The big question now is, where are they going next? Here's the biggest news. Matt Roloff has purchased a brand new home worth $4 million. This is a major upgrade and has fans buzzing about what it could mean for his future with Caryn. Details about the house are still emerging, but reports indicate that the property is massive and located in Oregon, not too far from Roloff Farms. It features luxurious interiors, high-end finishes, and an expansive outdoor area. Some sources even say it has a private pool and a guest house. But here's the most interesting part. This new home is reportedly meant to be a permanent residence for Matt and Caryn. That means they might finally be taking the next step in their relationship. Remember, Matt has been hesitant about marriage again. But with this massive investment, could wedding bells finally be in their future? Now here's where things get complicated. How does this move affect the rest of the Roloff family? As we know, Matt and his son Zach have had a rocky relationship, especially after the whole Roloff Farm sale drama. Zach and his wife Tori were hoping to buy a portion of Roloff Farms, but the deal fell through due to disagreements over pricing. This caused a major fallout between Matt and Zach. Since then, Zach and Tori have distanced themselves from the farm and moved to Washington. Amy, Matt's ex-wife, also had strong opinions about how Matt handled the farm sale, and fans have noticed some lingering tension. So with Matt moving into a new luxury home, does this mean he's letting go of the farm for good? And will this widen the divide between him and his kids, or will it bring the family closer? At the end of the day, this is a big moment for Matt and Caryn. After years of speculation, they are finally making moves toward a new chapter together. Will we see a wedding soon? Will Matt finally let go of Roloff Farms and focus on this new house? That's still up in the air. But one thing is clear. These two are investing in their future, and it's happening fast. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on any updates. So if you don't want to miss out on breaking news from Little People Big World, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Matt Roloff's toxic side may have been exposed, caught calling fans ugly in the Little People Big World series. Matt has played a significant role in the show. The Little People Big World star began his career as a reality TV personality in 2006. Nobody could have predicted at the time how things would quickly spiral and become one of TLC's longest-running programs. In any case, the show ended last year, and with great sadness, when Matt chose to sell the farm to outsiders rather than have his children purchase it. Viewers are well aware of the negative impact this had on family relationships. Since then, the show's cast has also begun to shrink in size. First, Jacob and Molly left, then Jeremy's wife and children, and finally Zach. Since Matt wanted the program to carry on, it appears that he became resentful. In an attempt to cope, it appears he is now lashing out at supporters. As previously stated, Matt intended to turn the 100-acre pumpkin farm over to all 4 of his children to create a lasting legacy. However, he refused to pass that torch, insisting instead that Zach and Jeremy purchase it from him. Little People Big World viewers are aware that the family has changed since then, and all, except Matt, have left the show. Even though Little People Big World has been formally canceled, Matt has consistently stated that he wants the show to go on. Regretfully, that did not occur. He therefore spends too much of his free time alone. He did so even though his objective was to build his ideal home on the farm for him and Caryn. Apart from this, Matt is retired and has few activities to perform on the farm. Matt Roloff has played a significant role in Little People Big World. All the other cast members understood it was time for the show to conclude, but he wanted to keep it going. Viewers assumed that this must be upsetting for him, but it was well known that a sizable portion of the audience would stop watching after Zach and Tori, the primary source of entertainment, parted ways. TLC decided it was appropriate to have them quit. In the end, Matt Roloff has kept himself occupied ever since he revealed his engagement to Caryn Chandler during the last season of the program. He had been showcasing the amount of work he was putting into his ideal home on social media ever since. Before he retired, that was his major project. However, Matt hasn't seemed to be able to enjoy his retirement to the fullest. He made the decision to thank Ronnie, a veteran, on Instagram, since the individual had visited the pumpkin patch for a considerable amount of time nearly every year. He disclosed that they were unique. In order for Little People Big World to purchase a new trailer, he posted his GoFundMe page and asked spectators to donate. Things soon became a little sour and Matt scolded everyone. Matt commented to everyone who left offensive comments on Ronnie's post, "I apologize that you lack the ability to give, no matter how small or large. It's a joy to give, and I appreciate those who know how." Many people think Matt is exhibiting hostility because he is still upset over a lot of things, such as the cancellation of the show and the family quarrels. Is Matt really angry about the criticism, or did he strike out because he was concealing something else inside himself? Some significant hints that Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler may be splitting up have lately been noticed by Little People Big World viewers. What are the opinions of viewers regarding the reasons for this? It was a huge affair when Matt Roloff proposed to Caryn Chandler, as viewers of Little People Big World witnessed while the show was still on. For a while now, the two had been dating, so most people were expecting Matt to pop the question. When Caryn Chandler showed Amy Roloff her ring, it was one of the moments that Little People Big World fans enjoyed seeing. Everything about the scene was humorous, including Amy tearing off the Band-Aid and demanding that Caryn show her the ring. There was a lot of conjecture about Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's possible marriage before Little People Big World was discontinued after season 25. Many fans even questioned whether TLC cameras would be present to record the significant occasion for a wedding special. At first, Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler intended to get married by 2024. But, as fans are aware, that was never the case. In actuality, the couple's wedding preparations were postponed even further. An insider stated back in August 2024, Caryn and Matt's wedding was originally scheduled for May, but it is currently postponed with no set date, other than possibly at the end of the year. They are still considering possibilities, and the planning process is still extremely early. But they have been talking about getting married in Hawaii. Finally, because Matt's mother was growing older and requiring a lot of extra care, the wedding arrangements were postponed. There was a recent debate among Little People Big World fans about whether or not Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's relationship was finished. Intriguingly, the show's cancellation after season 25 should have given Matt and Caryn more time together, but based on some viewers' opinions, it seems like their relationship may be in jeopardy. Is there anyone who knows whether Matt and Caryn are still together? It's been ages since I last saw her on his Instagram. She hasn't even posted in years, according to hers, so it didn't tell me anything either. Another commenter stated, "I am convinced that their relationship is purely for show and business, and not genuinely sincere." Stated another commenter, "Both of them worry excessively about how they come across." The dialogue between Caryn and Tori during the painting of the chicken coop on the broadcast was indicative of this. When Caryn said that people believe she is a gold digger and not sincere, she showed that she is aware people are doubting her intentions, and it affected her. A third individual added, "Cha-ching isn't going anywhere. For much too long, she has been playing the long game to give up now. She is aiming for something, and it isn't Matt." Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler, two Little People, Big World celebrities, were recently separated on a special day, which fueled further rumors that they are having problems in their relationship. What happened to them lately, and what caused them to be split up? Fans have long speculated that Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's romance may end, now that the cameras are off the set of Little People, Big World, which was officially terminated after season 25. According to some, Matt and Caryn are both opportunists who use the relationship for the benefit of the cameras. But because the Little People, Big World TLC cameras have disappeared, some viewers believe there is less motivation to maintain the relationship for the sake of a storyline. These two have undoubtedly shown signs of trouble in paradise, and viewers have not hesitated to call them out. Fans of Little People, Big World point to the fact that Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler are still single as one of the major indicators that their relationship is troubled. It is evident that their original plans to have a Hawaiian wedding by the end of 2024 were not fulfilled. At the time, Matt Roloff postponed the wedding plans because he was worried about his mother's health, particularly as she was getting older. However, some supporters believe delaying the wedding may also indicate that the relationship's overall foundation is flawed. The recent separation of Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler on Valentine's Day is adding fuel to the problems in Paradise debate. Every year, this is a big day for couples to go out and spend time together. The fact that Caryn was in Arizona and Matt was in Oregon is a significant clue for anyone paying attention. It suggests there might be real problems in their relationship.